I know it's hard, Israel. Trying to live right in this wicked kingdom. But our time is coming real soon.
It's been a long time, but it's coming real soon. It's gonna be okay, so I can't stop. I won't stop. Israel, don't stop. Everything that you're going through, suffering, trying to stay faithful in the truth. I know it's hard.
The scripture speaks of a secret place, one under the shadow of the Most
You're
High,
not someone who's trying to honor the Most High.
a wilderness destination where a remnant of Yashar'el and a mixed multitude of Gentiles will find safety and nourishment for the final 3.5 years before our Messiah's second coming. Revelation 12:6. And the woman fled into the wilderness, where she hath a place prepared of YAH, that they should feed her there 1,260 days. In Revelation 12, verse 17, we see the dragon pursue the tribulation saints. Where will you be found when this time comes? Will you be among those who flee into the wilderness? Or will you be among those chased by the dragon? Or even worse, among those who bow to him and take the mark? Consider it. Joseph, given as slave to the land of Mizraim. But who would imagine seemingly disastrous placement was the plan of proper design by the great I Am? Later, after his family arrived, prosperity, 215 years until Pharaoh's anger woke. Then, 215 more years later, the apple of Yah's eye, bondage was a cruel yoke. Thousands of years later, the wall bears witness. Behold, proof of Israelite identity come to light for all to be told.
And the children of Israel journeyed from Ramses to Succoth, about 600,000 men on foot, besides children. A mixed multitude went up with them also, and flocks and herds, a great deal of livestock. And they baked unleavened cakes of the dough which they had brought up.
Often I receive a lot of smoke. I get pushback. I get, Brother Lee, why are you teaching race, color? Why are these things important? Well, why would any man not want his son or daughter to not know their culture, their people, where they come from, their history, how they fit into the scriptures?
You try and tell them anything concerning the Bible, they're not trying to hear it because they can't see themselves in it.
Right.
That's the problem.
It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? It's a neighborly day in this beauty wood, a neighborly day for a beauty. Would you be mine?
What happens when this thing collapses? What happens when the columns start buckling? Are we not in some early stage of that at this present hour? Are we seeing like the collapse of the empire?
In Isaiah 28, the 10th verse, we learn the Father's commanded study method when it explains to us, study everything in the Word, precept upon precept, line upon line, here a little, there a little. Shalom, shalom, family. Peace unto you. Shalom, mishpachah. Welcome to PUP, Precept Upon Precept Scripture Study, where we'll ask the question, what does the Word say? After my suspension from Facebook, I realized, Yah willing, I'd like to go into some short videos of the lessons that I used to teach on Facebook and it'll give us the opportunity to go a little bit more in depth and review the precepts attached to those lessons a little more thoroughly. To begin this series, our topic today will come out of my new book and focus on the second Exodus. What is it, and is it biblical? Before we begin, let's be sure everybody knows what a precept is and where to find them. And we'll use one of the verses from today's lesson in Jeremiah as the example. Now, you can use Bible study apps, or some can find the precepts in their physical Bibles in the margins. And also in the footer, if you look at this page from my Sefer Bible, you'll see a number indicated before this verse. And then when you look down at the footer, you'll see that it tells you that a precept is available in the Psalms. There's also online study tools like Bible Hub, which will give you the parallel verses, or sometimes explained as cross references. Precepts can be foreshadowing events to come, as well as alternate views of the exact same prophecy, just written by other prophets. If you all haven't noticed, Father likes to repeat his instructions and prophecies, which is why we're not only told to study precept upon precept, but line upon line. And we're also told here a little, there a little, because Father has spread his teaching all around different prophets. So in the example that I just showed, using the Bible Hub study tool, at the top we have the topic verse, Jeremiah, and on the right column we have the precept in Isaiah, which will be part of our lesson shortly. Someone said a very wise thing to me today. Part of the difference between reading the Bible and studying the Bible are the precepts. We're all just learning, Mishpachah, trying to grow. Like with the Father's name. I know his name's not G-O-D, but am I 100% confident in the various pronunciations? No. I even find myself lately going between Yahuah and Yahweh. All these things will be learned when fulfilled is Ezekiel 20, verses 33 to 38. We won't get to that today, hopefully in part 2, Yah willing, but let's get into some precepts. Okay, family, let me open up a PDF of my book, The Secret Place of YAH. While we're scrolling down, I'll just pause at some of the pages. Looking for the preface on page 6. And it begins, 3 days of darkness. That was the sign given right before the chosen of the Most High would become forever linked with the greatest intercontinental travel plan ever known to man, the Exodus out of Egypt. Or so it would seem. Is that the greatest migration of people in history? Let's turn to Isaiah chapter 43 and let's read verses 18 and 19. Remember ye not the former things, neither consider the things of old. Behold, I will do a new thing. Now it shall spring forth. Shall ye not know it? I will even make a way in the wilderness and the rivers in the desert. Now, family, what's the new thing? We're going to need a precept to elaborate more on what the Father is speaking about. Turn to Jeremiah chapter 16. In the 14th and 15th verse, we read, However, the days are coming, declares Yahuah, when it will no longer be said, As surely as Yahuah lives, who brought the Israelites up out of Egypt, but it will be said, as surely as Yahuah lives, who brought the Israelites up out of the land of the north, out of the countries where he had banished them. For I will restore them to the land I gave their ancestors. Well, family, in the Isaiah and in the Jeremiah precept, Father just explained that a day is coming when no longer any of us are going to speak about the first Exodus. And this is a very good verse for those who are deceived into Satan's little season being now. And so this is a fail-safe way to pinpoint our place on the prophetic timeline right now, because scripture just explained, if we're still talking about the first Exodus, we're not past the second one yet. And to be clear, the gathering is the same event as the second Exodus. And by Revelation 12:6, which we'll get into in a moment, we know it's not only the end of days, but it's the last 3.5 years before the second coming. And so let me go over this chart that I'm showing also. This probably could have been a lesson for another day, but the first circle on the chart shows the original Exodus. The second circle shows the second or greater Exodus. I like to refer to it as the gathering of Yashar'el, because that's essentially what it is. That gathering is at the end of the age, which you see on the chart in the 6th day. It is connected to the 400-year prophecy. Also a lesson for another day. But this scripture we've gone over explains that as long as we're still talking about that first Exodus, then family, we haven't got to the point of the gathering of the second Exodus yet, nor the restoration of Yashar'el, which comes after the gathering. Well, family, we're going to wrap up right here. This was just an introduction to an ongoing series, which I hope to be shorter segments going forward. We touched on the prophet Jeremiah and Isaiah regarding the gathering prophecy, and we still need to gather more precepts like in Revelation 12 and Ezekiel. I'll leave you with a precept in Isaiah with a full breakdown. You can pause, take a look at it, and study until the next time. Shalom, Mishpachah. Peace, family. Yah bless.
I know it's hard, Israel. Trying to live right in this wicked kingdom. But our time is coming real soon.
It's been a long time, but it's coming real soon. It's gonna be okay, so I can't stop. I won't stop. Israel, don't stop. Everything that you're going through, suffering, trying to stay faithful in the truth. I know it's hard, but don't stop. Don't stop. Israel, don't stop.
The link will be in the description. Like, share, or comment. Do it or don't, but I appreciate you if you do.